Hello there, Pisces. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection, and welcome to your timeless general love reading, where we'll take a look at your situation and the messages that I receive. Again, this is a generalized reading, so it may or may not resonate with each and every single one of you, and that's okay. You can definitely check your moon, your rising, and Venus signs, and check those messages as well. For those of you who want to take a look at your personal situation, I am available for personalized readings. It will all be in the description box, along with a timestamp for those who just want to get into the reading. However, I do feel that grounding before the reading helps both me and you, especially any energetic funk that we carry around. It allows us to kind of get rid of that and to have an open, clear mind for the messages that we need to receive. So for those of you who would like to do this grounding exercise, I invite you to take a moment to relax and sort of drop your shoulders. You can move your neck around to release any tension. We're going to do 3 sets of breath work. Very simple. We're going to take a nice inhale through the nose, and we're going to hold for 3 seconds and then release through the mouth. For this exercise, you definitely want to get comfortable. I'm going to actually move my chair. And you can either close your eyes or you can stare at a focal point in the room. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and hold and release. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Hold and release. Take another nice deep breath in through the nose and hold and release. I hope that was relaxing for you as it was for me. Still need to get closer. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse our space here. Okay. And again, this is a timeless read, so whenever you feel called to this reading, there's some messages here for you. Just going to go ahead and cleanse my space here. Cleanse the oracle decks. Cleanse these cards, even though I did have selenite there. Cleanse myself. And also cleanse you. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and set the intention and call upon our spiritual team, our spirit guides, our guardian angels, our ascended masters, past loved ones, our ancestors, our higher selves, spirit, and the universe to come in to this reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in order to provide messages of love for the highest good of all that are involved. Thank you. While I shuffle the cards, I ask that you take a moment to focus on either the person or to receive clarity on the situation that you're moving through, especially for those of you that are single. So let's take a look at the messages here. Too many. Sorry guys. Oh, too many. Alright, these definitely want to come out. So we have the Knight of Swords. So I'm definitely feeling like there's a sense of urgency or a rush for some of you guys who may be rushing too fast, not paying attention to, we have the Page of Cups reversed, not paying attention to the offer, the person that's giving you an offer, somebody that maybe this is a budding new romance and sort of rushing things, or somebody is rushing things without really being genuine with how they feel or being open emotionally. Page of Swords, there could be some lying or deceitfulness, truth about to be coming out for some of you. You could be dealing with somebody who's just, they're rushing really fast and not really being open and honest with truly how they're feeling. Or you could be going with the flow of how things are going, thinking it's a good idea, but not really paying attention to the red flags, the fine details. This person may not necessarily be somebody who you would normally go for, or this is somebody who is a little bit emotionally distant, so you don't really know their true selves. Somebody not even being open and honest with how they feel. They're just kind of going through the momentum of this because it's exciting and thrilling. I feel like this comes from a sense of feeling like in the past there's been a lack of connection with others. Feeling like I want to take this opportunity with somebody because feeling like this is all you can receive. This is all that we can offer. Somebody definitely has low self-esteem about themselves, whether that's you or them. For those of you who are single, I feel like some of you are having difficulties connecting with your inner truth and kind of going out there because you feel like that's what you should be doing, or you feel like you're ready in some cases mentally, like with your logical brain. Like I feel like you definitely feel ready, but on an emotional level, I feel like you're not connecting with yourself enough to explore your feelings or being open to receive. A lot of you guys are very much in your masculine energy, which is about taking action and not tapping into also being able to receive. So some of you guys may be getting connected with people who don't really necessarily jive with you. They're not your people. You could be deceiving yourself because you're just wanting to, go with the flow of things, but again, not really tapping into your emotional side to pay attention to how you feel, kind of burying that there because of feelings like you're going to be alone. Again, not going to resonate with each and every single one of you, but for those of you that it resonates with, the messages are definitely very powerful. It's about being open to your feelings and honoring those feelings, paying attention to what doesn't feel right and not moving towards something if it doesn't align. We have to get out of that scarcity mentality. Six of Cups rather. For some of you, it's about you reminiscing about the past. So for some of you, you could be taking a chance or going towards the flow for somebody that you've known, where there's this recognition. It's somebody who allows your inner youth to shine. For some of you, this could be somebody who you've known all your life. For some of you, it's about healing your inner child and having to do that work. That there could be some past emotional ties that we need to think of and see hope and know that that love is possible. It's also about receiving, being open to receive, but it's also walking away from the past for some, because there's this man here in the background shutting a door, whether he's going in or he's turning around. I don't know. Well, there's no steps here. Yeah, there's no steps. So it's not clear if this person has just shut the door and is going to move forward, or if this person is going towards the door. So for some of you, this is about acknowledging past experiences, acknowledging our inner child. If there's wounding, to really sit with our inner child to heal, to get back to feeling safe and secure, being confident in what we want, and to communicate that effectively. Some of this will be us leaving the past. You're also being asked to not take things so seriously, to have fun, and to also play with your emotions. I have the Six of Wands reversed for me as well. This is about not allowing your ego to get in the way. We can't always do all the things, and we can't just think our way through. Sometimes we also need to be able to feel. And so for me, a lot of it is this need to emotionally heal inner child wounding, things from your past. Maybe the issues that you're facing stemmed from how you were shown love as a child. What we know of love comes from those that we admired as children. It's also about recognizing within ourselves what happiness feels like. Doing things that we enjoy again. Six of Wands energy reverses to not allow the ego to take control over the situation. If things aren't working out, to not internalize that as there's something wrong with us. It's about us setting boundaries by connecting back to our emotional needs. Not rushing into things because we're afraid that we'll never be able to connect with somebody. For some of you, I'm hearing there's trauma bonds. So some of you guys are trauma bonding with somebody versus actually truly having an authentic connection. Again, not going to resonate for everyone. And even if you are resonating with some bits, there will be pieces that don't, and that's okay. These things that I'm getting are for everybody, and that's why it's a generalized reading and not your personal reading. So just take the messages. We have the Four of Wands. Again, for me, this is about finding that balance of what it is that we truly want and kind of remembering those things. Only taking inspired action if we truly feel a very deep connection that this is something that makes us feel safe and secure, allows us to be able to communicate openly, to be able to allow this to grow as long as it aligns with your heart, and to take inspired action. So you're really being called for some healing here, to pay attention to not just move towards something without you handling it on your emotional side as well as your intellectual side. It's about you changing the mindset of a scarce mentality and being open to receive the love and not to take failure or rejection as something that is about you. And sometimes things don't work out, and that's okay, because we need to be open and honest with ourselves in order to manifest what it is that we want. For some of you, again, it's about reconnecting with that past, okay, and sort of healing those wounds and letting things go and taking the joy of what it is that you once did that opened up that childlike spirit. For some of you, I feel like your connection is based off of past experiences or trauma bonding, and not necessarily focusing on the present. We're just going with things with really not knowing too much about a person. Being asked not to rush into things at somebody's first offer. You have to learn to get to know them first. We have the Magician reversed. When we rush into things due to a scarcity mindset, we stifle the opportunity for us to be able to transform. And if we deny ourselves that need to heal certain things, it blocks us from our blessings. It also blocks us if we do not tap into our boundaries of what is acceptable or not acceptable. If we're not clear in our communication to another person, or that person being clear to you and you not withholding your boundaries, what ends up happening is you're dealing with somebody with the Magician card reversed. You're dealing with somebody who's not really showing their hand. Somebody who may be withholding information in regards to who they are as a person that doesn't align with you. That doesn't allow you to reach your max potential. And see, relationships aren't meant to stifle your personal growth. No relationship should do that. And I feel like when we rush into these situations, when we're not in tune with our emotions, when we're not in tune and establishing boundaries, what ends up happening is we open ourselves up to people who do not align for us. They're not being authentic and true to themselves. They're hiding pieces of themselves. This could also be you're lying to yourself. Some of you are in a situation that you kind of are getting the idea that it's not really in the best interest, but it's hard because you do like this person. This person's very nice to you, but ultimately you don't even see this being successful. So you could just be lying to yourself in fear that you're almost, it's like I'm getting, like, for some of you, it's like settling, like I'm settling for this person because they're really nice, but ultimately I don't have the same type of feeling or connection for them. But you're also afraid to hurt feelings because there is this friendship that you have. There is this deep bond that you have. But ultimately, you know deep down inside that it's not necessarily the right thing for you. It doesn't allow you to move through a space to be able to transform and to grow. And that's very essential in relationships, is to be with somebody who allows you and gives you, because it is your right to have as a being, right? To be able to move and transform and to love every version of that. We are constantly moving and changing, especially as we age. Our experiences make us more wise. We start to see the true meaning of life through our experiences. So it's about really kind of stepping in and getting to know ourselves and aligning what we truly want. For some of you, this is about you cutting it loose because it's not allowing you to grow. It's not allowing you to transform. It's not allowing you to be the best version of yourself that you want. It's creating stagnation. For others of you, it's like we rushed into the situation without really paying attention to truly what this person was bringing to the table. We've established a very deep connection, a bond, but is the bond in the long term victorious? Does it truly provide that balance that I need in order to be able to take inspired action? Does it allow me to be me? We have the High Priestess. You have that inner knowing. This is information that's being presented to you. I'm being told is something that you're either acknowledging and ignoring, or it's like deep down, I know this. I needed more confirmation. I needed assurance, I'm hearing. This person's keeping secrets from you with the Magician reversed, with the Page of Swords here, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Cups. For me, it's this person's not really showing you who they truly are. It's new, I feel like, for some of you. These are new experiences. But I feel like this person is definitely keeping things from you. And I have the Seven of Wands. For some of you, this person will be very defensive as you ask them questions that you feel like you need answers to. Or especially if secrets have been revealed, little pieces of information that is now you're now questioning. Because we just got so wrapped up in the feelings that we just went with intensity without really thinking the situation through. Our connection may be based off of the past, nostalgia. Maybe we have a hobby that's the same, and we connect on that level, but we're not connecting necessarily on the present or who we are now as people. So there's this defensiveness about that. But there's also a need for you to step into your power and for you to set boundaries. The Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands, it's almost like set those boundaries of what's acceptable. This person has to prove to you through their actions and to also be able to step up in their authenticity and to be able to establish trust. And I feel like you'll be guarded. You know, this is hard. The information I feel like that does come out from this person is something that, you know, you're kind of guarded towards with the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. It's almost like an awakening that is being given, in a sense of like, oh my God, I like literally thought this is my happy ending. Why did I rush? Because whatever information that is being presented sort of threatens the future of the relationship. For you, those of you who are single, this is about you following your intuition, stepping into your power of blocking things that do not align with where you want to be in relationship, where you want your relationship to be. You're no longer going to settle for that. You now are recognizing, I'm the prize, and in order to be able to be with me, you need to show me the things that most aligns with me. We have to be on the same page. No longer am I rushing into things. I want to get to know you on a very deep level. And if you're not emotionally available, if you're going to be cocky and full of it, I'm not going to accept you. If you're going to lie, if you're not going to be able to align with my goals and accept me as an evolving person who's constantly growing, you're going to be paying attention to what's being said. You're going to be paying attention to the actions, because you now know that you can trust your inner guidance. And you're no longer accepting offers that don't bring you happiness and don't. So meaning, if somebody's like, I don't want a relationship, I just want to hook up, you're not going to go after that particular person. You're not even going to want to pursue that person, because you already know that that individual is not looking for what you want. And if they say, oh, I don't know, well, you now know. It's asking you to rely on these gut feelings. Learning from past mistakes. Listening to your emotions. Paying more attention to what people communicate, how they communicate it through their body language, not just with words, how they take action. Very powerful stuff here. I love it. For a lot of you, I feel like the situation really makes you start to think about, do I really need relationship? So for some of you, I do find that you'll eventually leave this person. Because you're now understanding that you as a person have all that love and that room to grow, and you have this knowledge. And this knowledge is what allows things to grow more. Taking our time, knowing that I have everything I need. I don't need somebody to complete me. With the King of Cups, it's about me feeling like you really step into this emotional realm of being able to tap into your feminine energy and your masculine energy, harnessing our emotions, knowing when to give our emotions and when to rein it in. I feel like you're looking for somebody who's going to be emotionally available and ready for you, because I feel like you're an independent person. You don't need anybody. You're looking for somebody to be your equal, to be emotionally available and ready. And for a lot of you, you're looking for that long-term commitment, and you're saying to yourself, I'm stepping into this energy. I'm no longer going to settle. You either act right or you leave me the hell alone. Because I've been down this road before. I'm not going to go back to that because I'm good. I have everything, and this may not happen right away, but I'm learning to take my time to have my equal, somebody who's emotionally available, somebody who feels safe and secure to communicate what it is that they want and to be able to express and communicate their feelings. But this person has to show that to you. They also have to understand that nothing is going to hold you back from your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. So it's about them being okay with the fact that you are independent. You're not somebody who needs anybody. And I also feel like there's a lot that's being asked that, like, you need to recognize this about yourself. For those of you who have found out some information about somebody and you're just recognizing, like, it's just not for you, you're recognizing it's easier to be alone than than having to take care of someone else. You don't want to take care of another person. You want to be able to have a very equal and balanced relationship. You're willing to be alone until you find that person it's like until I find my cup of stars, and that's a reference to I can't even remember, The Haunting of Hill House, the Netflix show. Cup of Stars, and the Hermit card kind of reminded me of that. For some of you, you're being asked to, like, really tap into your intuitive capabilities. You know when meeting with somebody, you know if that person's right or not. By some of you, I feel like ignore that feeling because of being afraid of being alone, being afraid of not having connection. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You keep yourself within a wild imagination and anxieties that really aren't truly there. Pull one more. We have the Ten of Pentacles. You're being asked to think about things long term. So when you start thinking about relationships, especially because I feel like a lot of you guys want a deeper level of commitment. For some of you, it's about really asking yourself, like, does this align for me and my goals? For me and my future? Is this somebody I want to build with? And I'm not saying go out in the dating world and, like, you know, asking them their 5-year plan and, you know, having a checklist. I'm not asking that. It's about you really tapping into your feelings and your intuition, tapping into your higher self, and asking, as I get to know this person, am I taking my time to get to know this person, to know this person's goals and aspirations? Can I truly see with where they are now, can I really see this working out long term for me? taking the time to get to know somebody in order to make sure that they align. I feel like for some of you, family may play a role. Like, it's a possibility that, like, your family doesn't like this person. Yeah, like family doesn't approve of this situation. They feel like you could do better. There is somebody better, somebody out there who aligns with what it is that you want, is your equal, is somebody who can step up to the plate and provide that commitment. Some of you may be, so this may have resonated in your past, and now some of you are finding that you're actually with somebody, and you will know if you're part of this group because it will resonate. You'll know, you'll be like, okay, she was definitely talking about an ex situation here. And this is somebody, you know, somebody else, some new energy, somebody who is able, or, you know, able to provide. This is somebody who is your equal. Somebody who's not going to stifle your growth. Somebody who's good for your health. Somebody who truly cares for your well-being, your body, mind, and soul, and spirit. This is somebody you can see long-term with and to grow. And for those of you who this is your now, right? Something that you've gone through now or are going through now. It's saying this situation should be released and to move forward. Because the happy ending, the person that you want to allow, is like literally like right around the corner. When you're most feeling yourself, when you're doing things that bring you joy, when you're following your heart, when you're listening to your instincts, when you're tapping in, when you're really aligning with yourself, this all starts making sense. You're being asked to really trust in you and your abilities and the feelings that you get and the dreams that you have. There's a message here. You're asking to take things slow. You're asking to take your time, to not rush, so that we make sure that the people that we are connecting with are people that stimulate growth versus stimulate stagnation. Wow, such a powerful reading. I'm going to go ahead, Pisces, and pull from the Modern Nirvana Oracle deck. I really love this deck a lot. I read from the book because this is completely a newer set to me, and honestly, the messages have just been like so spot on. So, you know, I've been really called to these, and I know that I'm being called because they just provide, it ties these readings so great. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick a card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We have a boat. Okay. So. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Your boat will sink only by allowing in water from the outside. Regardless of any storm on the horizon, unless you allow the waves to fill your boat or create holes within your boat itself, you will rise. Don't misinterpret the weather or waters as anything other than the environment you may be currently sailing through. In time, the tide will settle, the clouds will part, and the sun will rise and shine again. Nothing is permanent, and nothing is introduced into your life by accident. Every drop of water or push in a new direction is the universe guiding you to a deeper understanding. The storm is a teacher that is here to remind you to keep peace in your boat and to be an observant student. A mantra you can use if this message resonates with you is, I trust the direction of the universe and maintain peaceful awareness through all conditions. So powerful because we have that hermit and that high priestess energy and the need to focus within oneself and to be able to trust in ourselves, in the universe, and to trust that direction and to be peaceful, right? The Hermit card goes within and does a lot of resolving and has knowledge through this healing and through this reflection, has this knowledge that he wishes to share with the world, or he wishes or has this understanding of knowing that I'll know when I found my star, right? I'll know because I have a glimpse of what this is. I have a glimpse of what this looks like because I'm taking that time to align with ourselves, to align with the universe, to align with spirit. Very, very powerful. I love it. I'm also going to use the Mystical Journey Oracle. We have authenticity, right? Somebody's not being truly authentic in this situation or being authentic to themselves. You need to step into our authenticity with the Nine of Pentacles here as well. Oh, it's a 13, sorry. So let's see what message is. It is truly your time to show the world your gifts, embrace your uniqueness and your wildness, and show others who you truly are. If you are authentic and true to yourself, you create space for others to live authentic lives as well. Remember, I did say that for those of you, some of you are not living your authentic truth, are not really aware of what that is for yourselves. And you're being asked to really step in, to really allow your guard down, to be who you are, and to trust yourself. Again, give yourself permission to express your soul's true nature. Maybe you judge others for wearing outlandish clothing, but you secretly wish you had the courage to express yourself through fashion. Perhaps you have always believed you are not creative and are in awe of artists and their talents. Every human being is a creative human being. So set aside your doubts and let yourself be who you were always meant to be. That's really powerful. Again, somebody not showing up in their authenticity. Somebody not showing their true selves. Whether that's you or them. Somebody's lying to themselves or lying to others. Discrimination and analysis. It's about you really taking things slowly and really thinking about things before we go into action. It's also about listening to what a person is saying, to analyze a situation in order to make a decision of whether or not this aligns with you or whether or not we need to move away. So you're asking to take that time to make decisions, to review situations in order to ensure that it aligns with who you are becoming, and who you will be. Wow. Such a beautiful, powerful reading. And I'm really excited to be back on the YouTube channel. It's been so long, and I just want to wish, I'm sorry, I do want to wish you guys something, but I want to thank each and every single one of you who have selected this video. It truly means so much to me, and if you haven't subscribed already, I hope that you will join my YouTube community by subscribing, liking, and sharing, and commenting. All definitely helps, so I greatly appreciate all that love and support. I look forward to reading for you guys next time, and if you want to take a look at your personal situation or feel like you may need some coaching, I am available. All of my information will be in the description box. I wish you all the love, luck, health, and success, and everything else in between. Take care, my friends.